Murari Vallabh Prabhuji on the call, giving us, enlightening us rather, on Srimad Bhagvatam. And I didn't have to check the verse. Today, Prabhuji will enlighten us on 8. Yeah, last time there was a confusion with the date. So I'm just checking. 8/3/30. And today is also the Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur appearance day. Oh, we forgot about that. Okay. So Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur appearance day ki jai to everybody. So that's nice. I'm sure there's fasting, Mataji, till noon today.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
It is
Oh,
fasting up to noon.
yes, Prabhuji. So Prabhuji,
okay,
please.
Can I take over?
Yeah. Sorry, Prabhuji, for the delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Radha Nila Madhurada Nila Madhurade. Jayo Gauranitai Gauranitai Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivraja Chakashtottara Satish Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivraja Chakashtottara Satish Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Srila Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirahe. Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering service to the pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of the Godhead, who is praised with the transcendental song, is established in an irrevocable fact. Welcome to Everyday Chanting. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, everyday Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 3, and text number 30, Gajendra's prayer to surrender. Shri Sukha Uvacha Evam Gajendram Upavarnita Nirvishesham Brahmadyo Vivida Linga Pita Abhimanam Naite Yado Pashapur Nikila Atma Kavat Tatra Kilamara Mayo Hari Avishat. Word to word, Sri Sukha Uvacha, Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, Evam, in this way, Gajendra, unto the king of elephants, Gajendra Upavarnita, those who are description, Nirvishesham, not directed to any particular person, but to the Supreme, although he did not know who is Supreme is. Brahma Adhyaya, the demigods, beginning with Brahma, Shiva, Indra, and Chandra, Vivida, varieties, Linga Bida, with the separate forms, Abhimana, considering themselves separate authorities, na, not, ete, all of them, yada, when. Upashashupa, there is approached Nikila Atma with, because the Supreme Personality Godhead is the super soul of everyone. Tatra, there. Akhila, of the universe. Amara Maya, consisting of demigods who are only external parts of the body. Hari, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, who can take away everything. Avishat, appearing. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Sukadeva Goswami continued, when the king of the elephants was describing the supreme authority, without mentioning any particular person, he did not evoke the demigods headed by Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra. Thus, none of them approached him. However, because of the Lord Hari's super soul, Purushottama, the personality Godhead, he appeared before Gajendra. Purport. From the description of Gajendra, he apparently was aiming at the Supreme Personality authority, although he did not know who is the Supreme Authority is. He conjectured, there is a Supreme Authority who is above everything. Under these circumstances, the Lord's various expansions such as Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Chandra, Indra, all thought Gajendra is not asking our help. He is asking the help of Supreme, who is above all of us. As Gajendra has described, the super soul as various parts and parcel, including the demigods, human beings, and animals, all covered by separate forms. Although the demigods are in charge of maintaining many aspects of the universe, Gajendra thought they were unable to rescue him. Harim Vina Naitivya Shritam Taranti. No one can rescue anyone from the dangers of birth, death, old age, and disease. It is only the Supreme Personality Godhead who can rescue one from the dangers of material existence. Therefore, an intelligent person, to get free from the dangerous existence, approaches the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, not any demigod. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Kamastaiva ter hita jnana prapadante anya devata. Those who are unintelligent approach the various demigods for temporary material benefits. Actually, however, these demigods cannot rescue the living entity from the danger of material existence. Like any other living entity, the demigods are merely external part of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. As stated in the Vedic mantras, Sa Atma Angani Anya Devata. Within the body of Atma, the soul, whereas the various parts of the body, like the hands and legs, are external. Similarly, the Atma, the entire
Hare Krishna. Can everybody mute their phone, please? Prabhuji is reading the purport.
Cosmic manifestation of Narayan, Lord Vishnu, and all the demigods, human beings, and other living entities, part and part of his body. It may also consider that since a tree lives on the strength of its root, when the root is nourished with water, all the parts of the tree are nourished. One should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the original root of everything. Although Supreme Personality of Godhead is very difficult to approach, he is very near to us because he lives within our hearts. As soon as the Lord understood that one is seeking his favor by fully surrendering, naturally immediately takes action. Therefore, all the demigods did not come to aid of Gajendra. The Supreme Personality of the Godhead immediately appeared before him because of his fervent prayers. This does not mean that demigods were angry with Gajendra, for actually, when Lord Vishnu is worshipped, all the demigods are also worshipped. Asmin tuste jagat tustam. If the Supreme Personality of the God is satisfied, everyone is satisfied. Etataro mula nischena triptanti tat skanda bhuja pashaka प्राणोपहरक्ष यथेन्द्र इन्द्रियाणां तथैव सर्वाहनम् अच्युतेज. As pouring water in the roots of the tree energizes the trunk, branches, twigs, and everyone else, and as supplying food, the stomach enlivens the senses and limbs of the body, so simply worshipping the Supreme Personality of the Godhead through devotional service automatically satisfy the demigod, who is part of that Supreme Personality. When the Supreme Personality God is worshipped, all the demigods are satisfied. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Ena Tasmai Shri Guruve Nama Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamcha Namaom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिसे नमः ये कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Taking blessing from all Vaishnava and Vaishnavas, I am tried to explain Srimad Bhagavatam, Gajendra's prayer of surrender in my own capacity. Here, Gajendra is in trouble because the crocodile is already caught. They were fighting for 1,000 years, and demigods all are seeing as if they are seeing the drama, but they never came to help him. And Gajendra knows very well that these people are the temporary executive of the Lord. Though they are part and parcel of Lord himself, and Lord has appointed them as the executives. They would have helped him, but somehow they came to know that he is not taking our help. He is taking help of Vishnu only, because Gajendra knows there is someone superior to everyone in this world. So we should understand that whenever we take shelter of the Supreme Personality Godhead, Lord Krishna and Vishnu, we are always guarded, we are always protected. This is the first lesson we get it from here. Even a animal like elephant can know this relevant point of that Supreme Personality, the Godhead. Only we should surrender, not to other things. Here it is written, when our unintelligent intelligent, where our intelligence is gone, then only we approach demigods, because they are God's small temporary benediction. That we should understand, that we want something permanent, not the temporary. Because here the example is given, whenever we put water in the root of the tree, every tree, parts of the tree is nourished. Like that, whenever we put the food in our stomach, every part of our body is nourished. That's why we are part and parcel of the Lord. Whenever we attach to the Lord, then everything is, we are also with the Lord. That's why today's quote of Radhesham, love for God liberates material attachment. We are all are having so much attachment in the material world. So how to get them? Only love for God. Whatever we do, whatever we act, everything for the love of the God. Then only our material attachment will be detached. Here it is mentioned that Bali Maharaj, Gajendra is one of the most dear to, because he was Indradumna Maharaj before. He knows everything about, he got the remembrance from his previous life. He could understand there is someone, Supreme Personality of the Godhead. So he is cursed by the Rishi for his negligence of not giving proper care of the sadhus, but he could remember only because of the Lord's mercy. So here we should understand that whatever pious activity, whatever devotion service we do, Lord is always there. He's not very far. It is hardly 2 inches from our soul to super soul. So he is very near to us. So when we turn our head towards him, then he will be ready to help. Here Vishnu is waiting for the call from Gajendra. When Draupadi also called him, raising her hand, he was waiting. Krishna is waiting. He provides everything. So, as a father, as a loving father, is always waiting for us to come back. Is open hand. He wants to embrace us, but we are forgetful of him many times. That's why his open hands is still waiting for us. We should understand that there is not much time for in this life for us. We hardly have got average 70 to 90 years. We should understand that out of that 35 years we sleep and we work for some time. So hardly few, years are there completely dedicated to Lord. And with the devotional service, that much dedication also, Lord will remember us. Lord will definitely come for our rescue. That's why Prabhupada is telling, he is the only shelter. There is no other shelter in this world. So when we take complete shelter of the Lord, then everything is possible to get our everything. So if one not distinguish between the Bhakti Latha creeper and the other creeper, the sprinkling of water is misused because of the other creepers are nourished while the Bhakti Latha creeper is curtailed. Sekha jalapana upashaka badiyaya stabda hare hana mula saka baditena paya. So here in Madhya Leela, Chaitanya Charitamrita is explained that Nisadchara Kutinati Jivaha Himsena Labha Puja Pratistayata Upasaka Gana. The unwanted creeper have been described by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He stated that one hears and chants without trying to give up offense. One becomes materially attached in sense gratification. One may also desire freedom from material bondage like the Mayavadis, or one may become attached to the yoga siddhis and desire wonderful yogic powers. If one is attached in wonderful material activities, one is called siddhi lobi, greedy for material perfection. One may also be victimized by the diplomatic or crooked behavior, or one may associate with the woman or opposite sex for illicit sex. One may make a show of devotion service like prakata sahajyas, or one may try to support philosophy by joining some caste or identifying himself as a certain dynasty, claiming a monopoly on spiritual advancement. Thus, with the support of family tradition, one may become a pseudo guru or so called spiritual master. One may become attached to the four sinful activities: illicit sex, intoxication, gambling, and meat eating. Or one may consider a Vaishnava belong to a mundane caste or creed. One may drink. This is a Hindu Vaishnava and this is European Vaishnava. European Vaishnavas are not allowed in to enter the temple. In other words, one may consider Vaishnavas as terms of birth, thinking one a Brahmana Vaishnava, another Shudra Vaishnava, another Malecha Vaishnava, or so on. One may also try to carry out professional business by means of chanting Hare Krishna mantra or reading Srimad Bhagvatam. Or one may try to increase his monetary strength by illegal means. Also, one may become a cheap Vaishnava by trying to chant in a secluded place for material adoration. Or one may desire mundane reputation by making compromise with the non-devotees concerning one's philosophy or origin spiritual life. Or one may become a supporter of hereditary caste system. All these are pitfalls of personal sense gratification just to cheat some innocent people and makes a show of advanced spiritual life and becomes known as a siddha, sadhu, mahatma, or religious person. All this means that so-called devotee has become victimized by these unwanted creepers, and that the real creeper, the bhakti lata, has been stunted. So it is clearly mentioned by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati what we should avoid, how our Bhakti Lata Bija, Lata creeper should, grow fast without these weeds, how to remove this weed, how to associate with the devotees only, non-devotees, we should reduce the association. And it's limited for the purpose of keeping some relation, not more than that. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's stern, action he takes for his disciples also. He never allows them to associate with the Mayavadis and other things. So whenever we know why the attachment comes to our this thing, because our desires are so strong, so that's why we are attached to many things. That's why Radhesham Prabhu's quote today definitely reveals how this attachment will be taking us deeper into deeper attachment to this material world. So once we understand that attachment to this material world will take us many lifetime in this, Puna Charvita Charvinam. Same thing. We have already tasted, but even then we want to taste something more. That thinking that when we chew in this direction or that direction, then we will get some mellow of it. There is nothing because it is already chewed. Here is a caution. Gajendra's example is given to us that we should be very, very careful dealing with anyone in this world, because that takes our time. Many times of the life it takes us unnecessarily unwanted things will come to our you know daily practice. That's why whatever is necessary to keep our bhakti lata beach growing without any weeds crawling on, because it is clearly mentioned that weeds take more of the nutrients whatever we put, I mean soil and other things. Everything is taken by it. It will mask our bhakti lata beach. The weeds are very strong. You must be knowing in your garden also. Whenever you grow, thinking of nice, your grass will grow, but weeds are so much rampant, and it grows very fast. That is why we should be careful not to, we should remove the weeds of our desires and everything. Then we should be free from contamination. When our contamination is free, then we are fit candidate to go back to Godhead. So there is the that time the mercy will flow from Lord. And that time the Bhaktilata bridge grows very fast and we will attain the... See, this week is the most important week for us. There is Bali Maharaj, there is Vaman Dev, there is Bhakti Vinod Thakur's, Haridas Thakur's tomorrow, then Jiva Goswami's appearance yesterday. I don't know, somebody has spoken about Jiva Goswami. For us, these people, these acharyas are very, very important to remember their contribution to our Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya. They contributed more than anyone can do in their lifetime. Jiva Goswami has written as many as more than 6 lakhs. That is combined all the Shastras, if you take, it is almost 650, 6,50,000, but he has almost composed so many, and Bhakti Vinod Thakur's today appearance day also. So how much we are grateful to them to giving us the, philosophy, all these things, which books he has, is known as, his pranam mantra is Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate. Somebody can unmute and sing the same thing. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate. Anybody want to volunteer to sing? So, okay, no problem. So it is during his tenure, we know that he is a great district magistrate. He was very learned and he's a yogi. So many times we are in the morning, we are all yogis because we attend Bhagavatam, we associate everything. By the afternoon it comes, we are almost like a bogi. We want more food for us. Then evening comes, we are tired, we are becoming a rogi. Then night time, everything we are almost, our power, everything, energy, everything gone. Then we become tyagi. So that is for Falgu renunciation. There is nothing to renunciate. We should be always like Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He is yogi, he is sadhu. Throughout the day, his routine, everything, if you see, is so much. He doesn't have time for anything else. He comes back from his, magistrate work at 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock. He comes by 7. He takes his whatever prasad is there offered by his wife. Then 7 o'clock he goes to bed and he gets up at 12 o'clock. Then he start writing books, everything. So we should understand how they reduce their sleep. If you see other people, Raghunath Das Goswami used to sleep only 1.5 hours. Haridas Thakur also 1 hour. So they could live much better life than us when we sleep 7 to 8 hours most. I'm talking about myself. So we should know that sleep is not a must. It's a false propaganda of the people that our body needs, more and more sleep. No, it is not necessary. It is our condition way we are sleeping more. So we should understand these great Mahajans. We should understand how they, Bali Maharaj is one of the 12 Maharaj. Then here also, there was when Bhakti Vinod Thakur was there, there is Apasampradaya. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left this mortal world, he finished his pastime, then this Apasampradaya came. Why Apasampradaya came? Because there is no control over them. They want to start everything upon their own Apasampradaya, which is not at all connected to our Gaudiya or any Sampradaya. There are almost 12 to 13 Apasampradaya is there. This is Ahula, Baula, Jatha Goswami, Smartha Goswami, Prakrita Sahajiya, Gauranga Nagaris, Saki Baki, Athavadi, Sain, Kartabhaja, Nadamedi, Nadanedi, and Dharava Vesa. These are the 12 these things, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left so many things and there was a gap in between. So these people took advantage. They, like when you say Bahula, means they are acting like a madman in this, singing, dancing, and they want to do all the nonsense without understanding what is ecstatic symptoms, 8 symptoms. They were, you know, uh, copying it actually. They're acting it. That's not the natural from the heart. It is not coming from the natural out of. So they are thinking they having all ecstatic symptoms, 8 symptoms. So they were acting like a madman, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, they must have heard one word. When he was dancing, when he was chanting, he was like a madman. All the ecstatic symptoms were, seen in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body, that they want to imitate. It is not possible to imitate the Lord himself. So there are Jata Goswami, they are born Goswamis. They got the surname Goswami because they had that name because of their connection to that. But just because you're connected to your somewhere Goswami, you are not a Goswami. Goswami means who control all the senses. You should control the senses. Nobody could control the senses. Though still they're thinking they're all Gosais. And Smarta Brahmins also thinking they can do anything in the name of Vedas. So these Aprasapadaya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur want to stop it. He want to stop at any cost. So he was very, very firm in that. He could defeat in argument, and his achievement is writing 100 books, and in his main books are Jaiva Dharma, then Harinam Chintamani, Sharanagati, and Chaitanya Sistastakam. He has written over that, and Navadvip Parikrama and Gitavali. These are the famous this thing. And he has sent one of his Chaitanya Stakam books. He wrote something on that. He took it to them, he sent it to Montreal. There was still books. That is in 1896, same year where Prabhupada appeared in this world. So same year, Prabhupada could, when he went to Canada, Montreal, he could see the book in the library. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's is related to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's book. So he has got so many, valuable things he has done for us. His first thing is writing a book, that is, and writing most of the songs in our Padavali and other things books. It is only because of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Narottam Das Thakur. Mainly we hear most of the songs from her, and we sing also. Second thing what he did, he condemned, he destroyed most of the Apasampradaya. There was one, we know that Bishak Sen, he was thinking he's a incarnation of Mahavishnu, and he was acting like that. And he was, want to perform. He told everyone, today I will do all the dance, rasa dance. Is a foolish. That's why Prabhupada always says about these people are rascal people. Rascal dumb if they do, not rasada. So he used to invite the village girls and married people, and he used to dance with them. This is where people of that village and they complained to the commissioner. Commissioner appointed Bhaktivinoda Thakur. How he dealt with them, he arrested him and he almost in the jail. He took poison and he died. So if you just see how, though he was suffering throughout when he was arrested, Bishak Sen was arrested and put in jail. He had a high temperature of 105 degrees. And whole members, they were telling, his wife is telling, leave him, he is Vishnu. She also thinking he is Vishnu. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, I don't mind dying, but I will not hesitate to arrest him and, put him to trial. When the trial day comes also, he was very sick. He could not, walk also. They took him in palanquin and they gave the verdict that punishing him for some months of, imprisonment. And he came to know that the power comes from his hair, and the hair was cut. He was like a dead man, and he took poison and he died in the jail himself. So that is the first thing. Then there was a disturbance in Jagannath Puri temple administration. Even king was involved in that. And he wants a proper account. They were misusing the fund collected by them. So when he was given a charge of that also, he found out there is misappropriate using the fund of the day. So he asked them, we want everything proper. The prasad should be served to all the people. Everything he want to channelize nicely. But the king was very, very, because he is the one person who took the money and he was misusing that. So he made some arrangement by the Brahmanas to perform some yajna to kill Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Ultimately, his own son died, king's son died. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was well protected by Lord himself, because when Lord protects us, nobody can kill. Krishna, Rake Krishna, Mare Krishna, Rake Kaur. So we should know that when we surrender fully to Lord, nothing can go. All the miseries in the life will vanish like just a cloud. So we should understand that when Bhaktivinoda Thakur completely surrendered to the willingness of the Lord, he was completely tuned with. And the third thing he did it, he found out the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he could not get Chaitanya Charitamrita copy. He was searching for that. Finally, he got one copy. So he was reading. He was so much attached to about Chaitanya Leela. He want to publish. He want to find out where is his birthplace. One of the time he was in Krishnanagar. He was appointed, and he came to Navadvip. That time is known as Pola Dweep. So he came there, and when he was resting on the terrace of some hotels, and he saw brilliant lights coming from the area. So next day he went there, he talked with the people, everything, old people, and he found out this is the place. And geographically he proved it. And when he brought Jagannath Babaji there, Jagannath Babaji was very old, 125 years, and he could not, walk. He could not see, because the eyelid is drooping on his eyes. So they brought him on the palanquin request of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And when they brought him there, then immediately jumped from, he never used to walk also, but he jumped from that. Yeah, this is Gaura, Gaurang Prabhu's birthplace. This is. So he didn't only proved geographically and historically, and he proved with Jagannath Babaji, and he proved in many excavating that he found the deities also. We should know that just because somebody is telling, I am Lord, we cannot believe him. We should test him. We have to put him into test. What is his qualities? What is everything? He may be telling is a Mahajan or something. But here in scriptures, it's not like that. Scriptures, every point is proved authentically. They prove that he is the one. So his best song of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi Premalati Karamula Madhavatiti Bhakati Janane Jatane Palana Kore Krishna Basati Basati Bole Parama Adara Bore Gaura Amara Je Sabstane Korole Brahmane Range Se Sabstane Heribo Ame Pranaya Bhakata Sange Bradanga Vadya Sunite Mana अवसर सदजा से गौर विहित कीर्तन सुने आनंद हृदय नाचे जुगल मूर्ति देखिए मोरा परम आनंद होए प्रसाद सेवा करते हो सकल प्रपंच जय जे दिन ग्रहे भजन देखी ग्रहे ते गोलोक बाया चरण सिद्धू देखिए गंगा सुकन सीमा पाया तुलसी देखी जुरय प्राणा माधव तो शनि जाने गौर प्रिय सात सेवने जीवन सार्थक माने भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूल पाया जहा प्रति दिवस परम सुखे स्वीकार करो तथा see here is seeing the family members are doing Je Dine Grahe Bhajana Deki. What they are singing, they are glorifying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are glorifying Krishna, they are singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He sees that, then his limit of happiness is beyond his control. He was having ocean of happiness just because his house is becoming Golok Vrindavan. When he sees everything related to Krishna, everything related to Chaitanya Prabhu, they are singing. That is why. And whenever he sees Ganga, also he is so much blissful. That so much work he's doing. He is one of the best, magistrate in the world till now. He could uh, see at least 50 to 100 cases per day, and he disposed within 5 minutes because Krishna sitting, super soul sitting his heart, is telling he will listen. By the time the argument is not even over, is already he has written the final verdict on that. That's the beauty of it. And he must be actually, they didn't see him properly. His fame, everything as a magistrate. It would have been in Guinness World Record. He must have been first if they have seen that. How much fast he could give a verdict on everything, and not a single verdict came, wrong. That's the beauty of him. So Britishers wanted to keep him for lifelong time as a magistrate. They want to break. They broke most of the things for him. They put a rail directly from his home to courtroom. That's the beauty because afternoon he used to come and take lunch with his own bogie, special bogie was there. They laid it. It is never happened in anywhere in the world. A magistrate getting his own rail track and is going to the office and everything because they don't want to waste time because they know there are so many cases pending and he can do that. And most of them his enemies, I mean, those who are envious him, try to oppose him, but never succeeded. Never succeeded because he's completely protected, completely, blessed by the Lord Himself. And he is none other than Kamala Manjari in his spiritual world. When Kamala Manjari is also helping, you know, Rupa Manjari, and Rupa Manjari is the main Manjari helping Lalita Sakya. So we should understand in that parampara also it is proved that who is Bhakti Vinod Thakur is spiritual world also. So whenever he is a chief one way. That's in our Sampradaya also, Brahma Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya. He is one of the most learned, most advanced, most perfect magistrate, most perfect grasta, most perfect in writing books, and natural tendency is the one who can start 800 Namahattas. We cannot imagine to start one Namahatta, but he started 800 Namahatta. And his time, how he calculate his time, how he made his time management. Even the best management gurus in the world, they cannot do all these things because is perfect. When he comes 5 o'clock, 2 hours he will take prasad. He goes to sleep. 5 hours he get up. He writes books. He, do his chanting everything. Everything comes as a TikTok. There is no single moments he wasted. And whenever there is there is to write Padavali, everything is to write song and praising the Lord, everything. So we should know that this is the best example, acharya in our, Brahma Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya, because no one can come near to him in time management and everything. So when he has prediction. The fourth one is prediction. He predicted that teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will go all over the world. And the day will come that Americans, Europeans, Asians, Africans will take part in Sankirtan and dance together. He predicted before then. And he said that one day a person will come and preach to the whole world that of Sankirtan and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching that we know, our own beloved Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And he also predicted that day will come that, they will come to Mayapur and sing Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, all caste and creed. Here, the Goswamis are just by caste, they are Goswamis. But here in this Gajendra Moksha, also it is said that they are branding themselves. I am coming from that, I am coming from that. But here in ISKCON, there is nothing like that. Everyone is a devotee. Everyone is, if there is an American, that is all bodily concept. We don't believe in bodily concept. We are one in Mayapur and Vrindavan. Whenever we come together, we don't differentiate. We are all sisters and brothers, and we become a one family. That is why Prabhupada always used to say, I build such a house everyone can come. Now, that reality is coming soon when they open the new Chandrodaya Mandir in Mayapur. So that is a verdict he says. They all sing Jai Sachinandan. Whom we worship? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whom we sing? Name of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here we should to know that how these acharyas, out of 24 hours, how the time management, Raghunath Das Goswami, Haridas Thakur, tomorrow Haridas Thakur's appearance day. So we should understand that these acharyas has done so much for us, so much Jiva Goswami also. So Jiva Goswami is writing for me. He didn't, follow the Vyakaran of other people. There is very difficult for to understand this grammar, because grammar in Sanskrit is very difficult to understand. It is not our cup of tea. But Jiva Goswami, followed his own grammar, everything, and he gave such a beautiful narration in his books, whatever he has written, glorifying Krishna. So we should understand these people are, took so much trouble, so much 24 hours they were working on that to give us the nectar in that book. Jaiva Dharma, if you see the book written by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, it is out of in the world, the way he describes, how he described the, pastime of Lord, and how this he is giving example of some of the sadhus who came and they were asking question, and how, so many sadhus, elevated sadhus, answering their, all the questions related to Radha Krishna, divinity. The divinity is all most important for us, because Lord is not one way, is not male or female. Though we know Krishna is male part in Radharani, but they are one soul, two bodies. They have got different, whenever they come, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha Krishna, Nai Anya. So they want to give us the real prema. They never gave us anyone. So whenever we take shelter, like, Mother Sita, she took two flowers, remembering, Rama Lakshman. She seeing that flower every day. representing Ram Lakshman, and she knows they will come and they rescue us. So whenever Ravana is to come, to near Sita, she used to put a grass in front of that. The grass could have burned Ravan if he stepped on that. He knows, he never came nearby. So our nature, the grass is our Sankirtan, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. When we sing, when we associate with the like-minded people, then the grass that protects Mother Sita will protect us because we are completely surrendered. Our attachment is still there. We know that all of us have got some attachment of, house, children, husband, all wife, everything, and our power, everything. But the the time will come, we will detach from all this, attachment, and we will be attached only the lotus feet of divine couples. When we surrender, we sing for them, we do, flower abhishek, we do so many things. There are, every minute we can do devotion service. That's the beauty of devotion service. We can need not like Ambrish Maharaj, then Vali Maharaj. If you see what they are complete engrossed, they can go against their own spiritual master. Because when, Shukracharya is telling, don't give the charity, and he's telling this is Vishnu, and the disciple, Bali Maharaj, is telling his own guru, so powerful. He's telling that when you say it is Vishnu who comes, then what is the harm? It is everything belongs to Vishnu. What is the use of keeping myself and I breaking my promise? That is the quality of a devotee. He is, Atmanivedan. He is the example of Atmanivedan. And when he was, the third step on the head and he went to Sutala, Lord himself, Vishnu himself was protecting us, guarding him. So much Lord does for us without, he became a servant, he became a Sarthi, Partha Sarthi, a messenger, whatever role he plays for devotees. We should understand how Lord is merciful. Here he comes, so fast he comes to save Gajendra, severing crocodile. So we should understand that Lord is always there. And here, whenever we talk about the, festival, we every day is a festival. Onam, they are celebrating, Kerala people of new crops is coming. They decorate all the crop, fruits and vegetable in their doorsteps, and they worship Bali. But without Vaman, Bali has got no value. We should understand that. We should worship Bali with Vaman Dev also, because Vaman Dev's appearance is more, auspicious for us. Bali is understood because he's coming from the parampara of, Prahlad Maharaj. So when Prahlad Maharaj parampara, when we read about Prahlad Maharaj, whenever we read about Bali Maharaj, everything related to, when Prahlad Maharaj, we say it is related to Hiranyakashipu, father is a villain. But who is the hero? Narsingadev. We should understand that. Here also in this festival, Onam, the hero is only Vaman Dev. How he was so attractive, so attractive. When he came to the arena, even luster of all the Brahmanas faded away, because he was so beautiful. In that beautiness, all the luster will go. When the sun comes, all the darkness will gone. Like that, when Lord comes, Lord appears. Here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, Lord is there because he is worshipped. He never goes. So there are few people wants to, kill Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada. Who protected them? Lord. Lord is always behind them. Nobody can touch them. That's the reason these acharyas become so famous. So because they're completely surrendered. When we say 1866 Sarva Dharma Parityaja, we take it many times. I'm talking about myself very lightly. But we know that there are so many obstacles in the life, so many attractions, so many distraction is there. But that is, we should think that this moment of distraction should not fade away our devotion. When we when we listen to acharyas, when we listen to the great souls, when we read the books of these great souls, then we understand that the real happiness, real enjoyment, real enlightenment, all comes from only through these acharyas. That is why Bhaktivinoda Thakur is named as seventh Goswami. We know sixth Goswami. We keep all the photos of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jagannath Babaji, and six Goswamis. All we give in the temple. Why? Because it makes us to remember how great they are. Krishna may not be knowing us personally, because through Radharani only, through these acharyas, through Srila Prabhupada only we can approach. That's a real approach. We think we know everything, like Apasampradaya. They're thinking they are known everything. They are coming from Gadadhari, they are coming from Advaita Acharya, they are coming from so many Nityananda, everything. They are thinking they are great because they come in that family. It doesn't matter which family you come from. Are you doing devotional service? Are you associating with the real devotees? Are you serving the Lord? Are you serving the Vaishnavas? Are you giving enough charity to temple and other things? Then only you are connected. Otherwise, there is no connection like Apasampradaya. We should understand that this is the opportunity given to us to associate and come to the real devotee level. Then everything is smooth, because Krishna is always behind us. He never left us, not a single moment. He never left Vrindavan for a single moment. He was there in the heart of the thing. That's why whenever they were lamenting in Vipralamba, they are so much attached to Krishna rather than anything. They used to never take any food or anything. Today we are fasting up to 12 o'clock. Why we are fasting? Just to remember these acharyas, how great this Haridas Thakur, how great this Bhaktivinoda Thakur, how great Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, how great our Srila Prabhupada, how great, Bali Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj. Everyone is so great. Why? It is again and again Prabhupada is mentioning about these great devotees. And Yudhishthira Maharaj want to hear from Narad Muni all these great devotees. Why? Because they are so much encouraging us. Whenever we think we are doing something wrong, when we hear the real sense of these acharyas, why they struggle so much, they are already liberated souls. This sixth Goswami is already liberated. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, seventh Goswami is already liberated. If you see, all these liberated Mahajans, they need not do anything, but they are just because they are so compassionate to our Kali Yuga, to us. They are writing so many songs, so many, commentary on that. When we understand the real meaning of that commentary, then we are the right candidate to be selected by Srimati Radharani to take us back to Godhead. I stop here. Any comment, any correction is there, please let us know.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class. And like initially when I came to Krishna consciousness, I used to wonder like why so many people from all over the world are following this, because and you mentioned in your class that it includes everyone, and the last line was so encouraging that even if you're coming from any background, it does not matter. What matters is that are you doing devotional service?
Yes.
So it's like, the Vaishnavas are above the Brahmanas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because these days they say we have Brahmanas, but they eat whatever, they do whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that this purity in today's Kali Yuga is maintained by the Hare Krishna movement only.
Correct.
So we are really proud of being in it, and how much sincerely we can follow. That is our that we have to concentrate on, how sincerely we can follow, because there's one of the things, right, in sincerity, the four distinct principles of Prabhupada, purity, something is there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Books are basic.
Yes. So Prabhupada has given us everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Class, Prabhuji, thank you so much. And sometimes we feel, we have to fast and all. But then we are doing it for the acharyas, like you said. And like sometimes people will say that, it's fine, you're doing for the acharyas, like even Janmashtami or Radhashtami, Mahaprabhu's appearance day. But, actually the fast is that for the pleasure of we are like expressing our gratitude by not eating, and we will eat definitely. It's after, like Prabhupada said, our movement is dancing, chanting, and after fasting, feasting. So feasting will come, but the वो कहते हैं ना मजा feasting का तब आता है when you have fasted. If every hour 2 hours you're eating, then there's no value. So we are just expressing our gratitude, right? That is the way we have to take it.
Yes,
For
Mataji.
Yes. And also, Prabhuji, like Haridas Thakur appearance day is coming, so
Tomorrow.
that
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. So for that, it is not recommended fasting till noon.
Then 365 days you have to fast.
Sorry.
See, there are so many acharyas are there.
Yes.
The fasting is not a big thing. When we
Okay.
celebrate these people, Haridas Thakur appearance, disappearance, whatever,
Mhm.
then there should be a festival in the temple. We don't have that much fund. We don't have that manpower. We don't have. Casually, we cannot, practice devotion service because he is one of the Namacharya. So that is why whenever appearance or disappearance comes, we have to at least celebrate in our house. We should be in that mood. How
Yes.
they are served the Lord. How Lord comes and protects him in 22 marketplaces when he was beaten. Why Krishna comes and covers, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and covers, and he reveals his back to Haridas Thakur. See, this is the marking of that, chabuk, whatever.
Mhm.
So he shows the devotees how much he loves us, how much is in all the 24 hours, 365 days, every minute he protects us. So that is why Haridas Thakur never, everyone died after 2 marketplace, 22 marketplace, sustaining that much beating. Nobody has heard of it. That is only because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu covered Haridas Thakur. And because Haridas Thakur is praying, please don't punish them. Who can do this, Mataji? That is their greatness. If somebody hurts us, we want to take revenge immediately. But here, 22 marketplace, they are beating Haridas Thakur. Still is praying for them. Still is praying for their benefit. The executioners. So executioners fed up because they will be killed by the king when they could not execute. Because when Krishna is there, these executioners like mosquitoes. Nothing can happen. So we should know why we are not fasting, because sometimes Dwadashi comes. So Dwadashi we can't fast. Ekadashi we did fasting up to afternoon, Maman appearance. So
Yes.
next day we had regular, Then today, because we are fasting, he is the greatest acharya in our sampradaya, because he is the one who gave us Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. So that is revealed. That's why Prabhupada quotes Bhaktivinoda Thakur as our main acharya. Why is quoting? That's important for us. Where are Vishwanatha Chakravarti, Ishida Swami? There are so many people are there. It is not that one, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the writing is 100 books. Padyavali is there. We sing every day. We sing. And Haridas Thakur, whenever we take Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai, every day we take his name. Every day, every moment, all over the world, 24 hours we take. Whenever we say Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai, that itself is we are remembering it. It is not necessary that one more fasting should be done.
Yes, yes. We have to like understand their teachings and their contributions. So that's also like remembering them. It's as good as fasting, like that.
Yeah. We'll ask somebody else whether Nikunja Bihari Prabhu can talk something.
Thank you once again. Hare Krishna. Anybody
Hare
question,
Krishna.
comments? Please go ahead. Question, comments.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam,
Krishna,
all
Dandavat
glories to
Prabhu,
Srila
all glories to
Prabhupada and Guru
Srila
Maharaj.
Prabhupada Guru Maharaj, all glories to you, listening so
Oh,
patiently. If I had your patience, I would have been elevated to Golok Vrindavan.
Prabhuji, your class is so nectarian. You don't need patience. You're just relishing the wonderful nectar coming from your heart. Prabhuji, regarding Bhakti Vinod Thakur, one question that comes up is I think he rejected his Diksha Guru, and the Shiksha connection is what we have in the picture, the Jagannathas Babaji Maharaj.
Yeah, he didn't reject them. Na? See, they cannot be guru of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. For our sake, he has accepted them because his knowledge is everything is much more than that. If you see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati also, when he took initiation from Gaur Kishore Babaji, that doesn't mean that Gaur Kishore Babaji is more, but is one way is more dedicated his service to Lord because he can talk with the Lord, he can chastise the Lord. Who can chastise the Lord? Gaurkishore Babaji, whenever his lota is missing, he should chastise. He never is to give to that deity, Nityananda or everything. So we should understand that their relation is entirely different. They are not from this world. They came, they're all manjaris and sakis, everything. So when he know Jagannath Babaji, how great he is, so he took a shelter. That's why we, most of the time Jagannath Babaji's fasting we don't do. When we do Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, because the initiation part, if there is no rejection comes, they take good things. Rejection is when the Guru falls down. When he falls down, these people never fell down. They are much, much elevated people. So, Jagannath Babaji used to come to Bhakti Vinod Thakur's place. He used to hear what Bhakti Vinod Thakur used to, many times. But if you see Sandeep Muni, Lord Ram Lord Balaram and Krishna went there, that doesn't mean that there Sandeep Muni is greater than Lord. It is a custom when you come to the mortal world, it is a custom to be a student of some guru. That's why they say in many places in language, Guru Bina, you cannot get any mukti. That's liberation. If you want to go back to Godhead, you have to have a guru. That's why many of the places they say Ramakrishna, Paramahamsa also. When Kali came to him, she said, you have to have a spiritual master. Without that, you cannot go back to Godhead. Everyone needs spiritual master. That's the reason that part is there. Contradiction part is always there. We should not bother. That is like a weed. We should not take, a surrender to weed. Rather than we have to surrender to hero. Villain will be there. Every drama, every history, everything, villain will be there. Villain has to be there because without that additional, spice will not be there. Only Lord does all the things he can do within 1 minute. What is the charm? When we hear in Hiranyakashipu and that, film, I don't know whether you have seen Avatar. You saw that film? Huh, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, I saw it in the
So
theater.
how much just a, small film on small expenditure of 15 crores, how much he got because it is connected to Nursing Dev. Hiranyakashipu's atrocities is shown because whenever there is a demon, atrocities will be there. Demonic quality is there in the politician also. You have seen in America also how many demons are there. But who comes to their rescue? Devotees come to their rescue through Lord. Lord encourages. That is why, if you see many of the places in the world, we are appreciated by many, many politicians. Why? Because we don't have ulterior motive. We don't have selfish motive. So that is why, whenever there is no selfish motive, then even the politician recognizes us. Okay, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Geeta Mataji. She left, I think.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. No, I'm listening, Prabhuji. Very
Okay.
nice class. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Very nice class. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Your voice is always encouraging.
So is yours,
Your
Prabhuji.
presence.
Your singing is so much from your heart, you know. Thank you so much. Hare
Somehow
Krishna.
love some of the songs I sing for my pleasure. That is
Hare
also
Krishna.
sense gratification sometimes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody has got any comments and correction? Nikunja Vya Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam.
Dandavat Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu is started his work, Prabhuji is in
Okay.
waiting.
No problem.
But he is listening, but yeah.
Yeah, today we are, 4 days we have got North American GBC meeting here going on. So many works are going. All 125 people have come here.
Very good.
Eastern, so everyone is busy in, giving service to them. If nobody has a question, can we stop?
Yes, nice class, wonderful class, Prabhuji.
Thank
And
you,
also,
Mataji. You are always having a very good heart, so I appreciate. There is nothing to appreciate.
and especially you elaborate more, little bit more on the Onam festival also. So that was a very nice, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I just wanted to ask one Mataji on the call, like on the Onam festival, is there something, because this doesn't belong to the culture we have, I'm from Delhi.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
What can we do today, Mataji? What can we cook or
Madhini Mataji, would you like to give some more information about Onam festival?
Yeah, usually it is like, I mean, it is always a vegetarian thing. We we call it as a sadhya. It's like a grand feast. And prior to this, like today is the main day. It starts like from 10 days of celebration. And we do a big floral decoration in front of our house to welcome the king Mabeli. And basically it is like you wear new clothes and like how you do for Diwali, like same thing, but no crackers or anything. And then like followed by a very good feast, and we offer it to God, and then we have it. That's like an family get together.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
is there any connection? What is the connection, Mataji? Only of Malayalam people celebrate this festival with
And
Bali.
also, this is like the time of the harvest season in Kerala. So this is with a good harvest, and like no, everything is like prosperous and for the coming year. That's how we do it.
The first crop when we grow, we offer to the Lord.
Lord,
The
yeah,
reason the
yes,
first crop comes out, then
yes,
we have to offer. We have to take blessing because they are the one who helped us to bring that crop
yeah,
nice. So they are very much indebted to them. So they are offering it to the Lord. So indirectly, they are worshipping the Lord only.
yeah. And like usually we give it in, like if you have been to Guruvayur temple,
Yeah,
people
correct.
do offer their first crop, and like in every
Many
season,
temples, yes, correct.
yeah, in every season they do offer, but at this season also they do like no,
Yeah,
yeah. So
in Punjab also there is a festival of the
yeah,
crops. Yeah, that is also is there. Every region there are some festivals are there. In Karnataka
yeah,
also they celebrate, but they don't call Onam. They may call something else.
something, yeah, correct, yeah. So basically that is that. Onam is that. And everything revolves around food. We have like a elaborate, we call it a sadhya, which means like it is a feast.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of items which we make, like sweet, sour, everything, all types of varieties of the taste. And we basically eat with our all the family,
Yeah.
people and friends, yeah, and
Yeah,
offer it to
it
God.
is coming together to
Yes,
give our greatness to the Lord. It is coming
yes,
together with the crops because crops is the one who farmers, we have got 60% of the farmers in our country.
yeah, correct.
So they also reciprocate. Other people join with this festival and reciprocate how much hard work farmers are doing, how
Yeah.
much they're depending on rains and other things. So everything is, giving, taking shelter of the Lord and celebrating it. Yes, it has come nicely. But many times farmer lose also. That time also they celebrate. Not that they not for, they don't forget. Some
Yeah,
people lose the
correct.
crops also, but other villages come together. That's why when someone celebrates, the whole village will come initially. Now it is divided, but most of
Yes,
the
yes,
time,
true.
initially, any festival is there, whole village, whether it is a barber, whether it's a carpenter, everyone will come together, everyone will help. That is why, if you see in ISKCON, any festival, everyone comes together to help and they enjoy. When you come together and worship the Lord, then you are with the Lord, and that happiness will be much more than whatever you have done your endeavor to grow the crops. When the crops yields, that enjoyment, tasting that is much, 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 much than having other things.
Yes.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare
He
Krishna.
also there is a
Huh?
little bit of Abba Sampradaya also in Onam, in the sense he said, the celebration is for Mahabali coming back to visit his citizens. So the Keralites think that Mahabali used to rule over Kerala at some point, and Vamanadev is considered like a villain because he sent Mahabali to Sutalalo, or it is usually said Patala, so that's also a mistake, not following
It is
Bhagavatam.
Sutala, yes.
And it said that, yes, and
Because
also,
because he
kicking,
was cursing. Shukracharya is cursing Bali Maharaj that you will be thrown into Patala Lok.
yes,
He thought
oh,
it is a
right,
hell. He didn't say Patala. He
right,
said hell. When he
yes,
cursed
okay,
him, see, the curse
yes.
also, Vamandev only,
Mhm.
did that. Vamandev
Yes,
told Shankaracharya indirectly as a super soul, you curse him. When you curse,
yeah,
what will happen? When you curse in Kartik month, when Narad Muni cursed Kuvera's son, Nala Kuvera and Manigriva, that curse has come as a benediction. So Shukracharya's curse has come as a benediction to Bali Maharaj. So where Lord himself, Vishnu himself, became a gatekeeper. And that Sutala is much, much more opulent than Indralok.
yeah.
That is the reason we should understand the curse sometimes is a benediction.
Yeah, and then the next Manvantra, actually, Bali Maharaj is going to be Indra's
Brahma,
post,
yeah,
right?
correct. Post.
Yeah, and the other, because of the modern way of taking the story, there's no scriptural reference. There are some facts that are prevailing in Kerala which are not correct. Like Mahabali is shown as a very fat person who's
That is
coming
okay,
to
Prabhu.
enjoy.
How it make difference? Now this animation
Yeah,
film came as there
yeah,
are so many people are telling that Hiranyakashipu should not have shown like that. It's okay, but understanding there whether
yeah,
they're fat or whether they're thin, how do you know? Now Advaita
yeah,
Acharya is always beard is there. How old is he?
yeah,
We don't know. When he appeared,
yeah,
and it is Krishna 125, we know. Advaita Acharya must be more than them, na? 160,
yeah.
170. So when they depict old man or something, even Brahma, sometimes they show so much old. So it
Yes,
is okay. We should
no,
understand the depth of that, not the
yeah,
appearance of something. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, another reference is that Vamanadev, stamped Bali Maharaj and kicked him into the Sutala Loka. It's not like that also. In Bhagavatam, it's clearly said. He just offered his head and then he surrendered his life to the Lord.
Yeah.
So he didn't really, push him to
That
the
is why it is
to the
Atma
loka.
Nivedana. Na? He is the example for
Yes,
Atma
yes, yes.
Nivedana. Nobody has got that right.
Yes,
Only
yes.
Bali Maharaj. That is
Yes,
okay whether he's pushed or he's not pushed, how it makes difference to us. But the opulence he got is better than Indra.
yes, yes.
So that's why Vratasur, when he was about to die, he said, okay, I'm going back to Godhead. You suffer as a Indra. How it make difference?
Yes.
Much difference, na?
Yes. Yes. The point is they're not following Bhagavatam. They should actually,
It's
celebrate
okay, Prabhu.
Vamanadev also.
See, indirectly, what happens when they started this Onam, we don't know when it started. But the essence is they're appreciating the Bali Maharaj coming back, and crops is coming, and they're offering to the Lord back. She told us they are giving some of the fresh vegetables. First, this thing they're going to the temple. Guruvai temple is not other than Krishna temple. So we should understand that they are offering most of the crops, villagers, they offer to the temple, whatever temple. That is, temple is expansion of their own Guruvayar and other thing. They give them. They don't charge. They don't take money. They give free. So it is a gratitude. They are offering it. That essence we should understand, not a detail. Details is okay. Somebody may do something, that all things okay, but they are elevating themselves. Their gratitude is there. Their Onam, the festival, they invite guests, they invite other people, they have a get together. That time they don't think of anything else. So when we appreciate Prabhupada, that doesn't mean that we are giving, not appreciation for the Lord or any acharyas. So we are also following same. All the people are following, but details are different.
Yes,
When you,
Prabhuji. I'm
when you
actually from
please, when you
Trivandrum,
please
Kerala.
Srila
I'm
Prabhupada,
actually having
you
to
are pleasing
celebrate
all
today.
the people. When you please Prabhupada, your spiritual master, you are, you are pleasing all congregation, all acharyas. Because we are near to Prabhupada, they are near to Bali Maharaj. When they please Bali Maharaj, Lord is more pleased. That's why Lord again and again says, when you give devotion to me, I am not pleased. When you giving devotion service to our devotees, why would they say we are servant of the servant of the servant? It's clearly mentioned. Padadur, why we say we are the dust of Vrindavan Vasis, Brajvasis. Why we say that? From them, it will go because they are near. That's why cow and, tulsi, all this are near. When you serve the tulsi, then also you can go back to Godhead because it is very dear to Vishnu. That we should understand. That's all details. We should not worry about the details because Srimad Bhagavatam is condensed actually. It would have gone much more bigger than that if you describe all these things details. And that Bhagavatam is written by that Kerala, Sadhu, what is his name? I don't know. It is one of the very famous Bhagavatam.
Yeah, Narayaniyam.
Yeah, see, you must have known. Yeah. So that even Lord Shiva want to hear him. Even that Gana, Bhuta Gana, other thing, Parvati, when Shiva told one day, he was describing the same event. But they said, no, it is not like Narayan. He describes very nicely. So they want to appreciate, not that Shiva is, you are undermining Shiva. But like that, now Gadadhar Pandit was, reading for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he wants to come every day to hear same Dhruva and Prahlad Maharaj story. Why so many times? Because the nectar, that's why Rupa Goswami or someone is telling why you want 1,000 tongues, more than 1,000, why you want 1,000 years. That's the reason. The nectar is so much. Only few people, like them we can appreciate. Okay, Prabhu. Mataji, if
Yes,
nobody has got
yes,
any
Prabhuji.
comments, can we stop?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much giving me the opportunity. When
Thank
I
you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
पतितानां
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवे
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Namo
अनंत
Namo.
कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
वृंद की जय।
नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। See, we
जय।
are always telling Haridas Thakur. नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर
हरिदास ठाकुर
की
की
और
जय।
Jai.
वैष्णव एंड वैष्णवी की जय। एवरीडे चैंटिंग की जय। हरि
मुरारी वल्लभ प्रभु की
प्रभुपाद
जय।
की
जय।
Jai.
Jai.
Hare
जय।
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.